Welcome to Thruxton for round 6 of the Bennetts Superbike Championship, and after Bandero Café shootout qualifying, starting from 3rd place for the opening race this afternoon for Motor Rapido Ducati Racing, it's Leon Haslam. Leon, a great start to the weekend for you, qualifying on the front row, especially at a track that everyone talks about is so traditionally difficult for the Ducati. Talk us through it, because it's obviously been a long time since you've ridden here on a Ducati in the first place.
Yeah, obviously the last 2 years I've had a BMW around here, which I think was equally as difficult. But yeah, no, honestly, the weekend's gone well. The strategy yesterday didn't really work. We didn't use the soft tyre. It was the first time we used it was in Q1, so it threw a few little spanners in the work. But you know, we managed to get a lap in on the 3rd lap then of that last session. So yeah, it's going to be a difficult race. You know, I think everyone's in the same boat, and you know, we've got to do all we can to try to save that tyre.
And how much of a challenge has it been this weekend, starting from, I guess, nothing for you and then coming to this point now?
Yeah, honestly, the last 2 rounds at Knock Hill and Brands, we've had a few issues, and the results were nowhere near to where we should have been. So, you know, in those rounds, I believe that Ducati would be strong at. And yeah, to come here at a track that we wasn't expecting anything and get a front row, it's definitely a positive. And yeah, we've been working really well this weekend with how we've approached it and what we're doing.
Good luck this afternoon, Leon.
Thank you.
And starting second for Raceway's Yamaha, it's Bradley Ray. Brad, another strong performance in qualifying. First time actually this season not qualifying on pole position. How hard was that qualifying session for you, and how have you found this weekend with the pace so far, please?
Yeah, no, it was good. It was a step. You've probably seen from the timesheets, we're just missing something small to be close to the front. In race trim, not actually bad, to be honest, but the 1 lap pace hasn't really been there this weekend, and for me that's not normal. But yeah, found something in that qualifying session, dug in, made a step with the bike in a good direction, but still just one area on the track that's really sort of hindering me a lot. So we'll try and fix it for the race. It's going to be a long race, 20 laps on the development tyre as well, so going to be a case of manage it the best you can, find a pace that you can save the tyre and reduce as much spin as possible, and have a big dogfight at the end. But yeah, I'm up for it.
We're looking forward to it. Thank you, Brad.
Cheers, mate.
And taking his first omologato pole position of the 2025 Bennetts Superbike Championship for Nitrous Competitions Racing Yamaha, it's Kyle Ride. Kyle, an incredible lap from you, over half a second under the lap record. Did you know you had that in you this afternoon, or was that something that you've been working towards, and how happy were you with that, because that's such a big margin?
Yeah, I mean, a full second quicker than what I went yesterday on the same tyre is a big chunk. I felt like I could go faster, but just a few bits yesterday was, like Brad said a minute ago, just hindering me on parts of the track, and just struggled really. So when we went out this morning, we changed the bike, and I knew it was going to be better. I picked a lap time in my head and I beat that by a massive chunk, so I'm happy with how I did that lap. Everything went perfect. Although I had a lot of people trying to follow me, I dug deep and did a good lap time.
And looking ahead to the race, obviously everyone traditionally knows how tough the races are here at Thruxton. How do you think it's going to be, and what expectations do you have, because it's such a big group that's always in the mix here?
Yeah, I think last year made that because the pace wasn't as fast as what it could have been. Ryan's race from last year that he won in race 3 was nearly 10 seconds quicker than the race that everyone remembers, so we definitely can go faster and make it a smaller group. You're not going to pull away, I don't think, not unless it's the last 2 laps and someone's got a lot of tyre, but looking at the timesheets, I think there's 4 or 5 people that can comfortably win the race. We've just got to do the first 10 laps as slow as possible, like Brad said, no spin, and just try and make the last 10 laps as easy as possible and give yourself at least a bit of tyre to have a fight with on the last few laps.
Thank you, Kyle, and good luck this afternoon.
Cheers.